Right now we're in beautiful Puerto Vallarta, minutes away from going on a fun whale watching adventure.
In this video, we're going to share how to spend 48 amazing hours in this beautiful city. There are plenty of great neighborhoods in Puerto Vallarta and places to stay within them. We chose Zona Romantica, which along with Centro is the older part of the city, and it's fantastic.
The Airbnb we're staying in is probably one of the nicer Airbnbs that we've ever had the opportunity to spend time in. It's very modern, the shower is amazing, the bed is comfortable. There's a little bit of a balcony, which is a nice place to have coffee in the morning, and also there's this beautiful terrace.
Rooftop terrace.
The rooftop terrace has an amazing view of both the mountains and the town. You can even see the ocean, and there's a little bit of a pool here. It's really, really luxurious, or at least it feels that way for sure. We love it here. Upon arriving in Puerto Vallarta, one of the first things that anybody wants to do is head down to the water. That is basically what you're here for, is to check out the ocean and see the beach. And also here in Puerto Vallarta, there is the awesome Malecon. So just taking a walk down the boardwalk, you get to see a ton of people, there's shops, there's restaurants, and it's just a really great way to get oriented with the town and the area that you're staying in, and it's just an awesome experience. It's like a sea turtle area. And of course, if you're walking along the Malecon, don't forget to take a pop into the church. There's this beautiful old church here in the sort of Centro Historico area. I believe it's called the Parroquia de Nuestra Señora
de Guadalupe.
Guadalupe. And it's a beautiful church. It's got this like crown on the top of it. It's an awesome experience and something that you might not expect to be able to do when you're visiting Puerto Vallarta, which has kind of that resorty beach feel.
If you're looking for food in the area, you can't do any better than going over to El Tostaderia, which is this beautiful little place that serves tostadas, of course. It has a beautiful vibe.
It really does.
Just take a table outside and you'll be served by one of the nicest men in Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, very friendly, very eager to chat, and our food was delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously they specialize in tostadas, like big tostadas, meal-sized tostadas, and they were both really, really good. Lots of vegetables, crunchy tostada, yummy meat. It was a wonderful experience, and we just kind of stumbled upon it, so it was one of those awesome like little gems that you find without even trying.
As is our ritual, whenever we're in a new town, we seem to find a way to a cocktail bar, and it just so happens that one of the best ones here in Puerto Vallarta is actually directly across from our Airbnb, called Elixir. They serve some of the best cocktails we've actually ever had. Very inventive, very innovative. It was wonderful because maybe it was something we didn't quite expect, but there actually is a really cool mixology scene here, and Elixir is probably top of the list.
Obviously in the mornings, one of the first things you're going to want to seek out is a great place to go for coffee and breakfast. We would very much recommend a trip to A Page in the Sun. It has become our favorite coffee shop, I think, here in Puerto Vallarta, or at least in our area in Puerto Vallarta. They have amazing macchiatos and very delicious food. We specifically have had the chilaquiles as well as the huevos rancheros, and they have wonderful sandwiches, pastries. I think every day there's a bit of a special. Can't go wrong with A Page in the Sun. Everybody there is very friendly and helpful as well.
It's also a bookstore and an art gallery. Page in the Sun delivers in a lot of ways.
It's just off the square of Parque, Lazaro, Cardenas, and that is a beautiful place to check out as well. It's like an art piece right in the center of the neighborhood. It's filled with tiles, like little mosaic benches and artwork. The pillars are covered in tiles. They're just everywhere. And it's really exciting to wander through there, and it feels really special.
There are so many things to do in Puerto Vallarta, so many excursions, everything from zip lining to canopy tours to renting boats and going fishing. We chose to go whale watching.
So we booked our whale watching experience through Eco Tours de Mexico, and we picked them because not only do they offer a fun and educational day, which we love, they also support a couple of research and conservation initiatives, which we think is really important. We saw so many whales during our day and even had some close encounters, which was a first for both of us and so exciting. Not only did we see whales, we even got to hear one, which was really cool and haunting.
Others, they think that they are just like giving or transmitting messages, like maybe kind of a newspaper. But until now, we still have no idea. Nobody has learned how to speak cetaceans yet.
Hey, if you're enjoying this video, remember to give it a like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out our Mexico playlist for all our other Mexico videos. Cocktails in the evening is one of the best ways to wrap up your day or transition to the nighttime. And two other great places to go for cocktails are Playa or Bar La Playa, which is right next to Parque Lazaro, Cardenas as well. Another wonderful option is Mezcal y Sal, where everything is beautiful. From the people to the food to the drinks, the presentation, the space, it's just like blow your mind amazing. We are very excited to be trying it out here. It's such a beautiful restaurant, and so far all of the drinks look absolutely spectacular when they come out. Like over the top presentation, I love it. Can't wait to try what we ordered. There's something about the combination of passion fruit flavor and mezcal. It's like the perfect combination. I'm not sure why, but the mezcal has such a smokiness and passion fruit is so like fruity and delicious. They just go so well together. I don't know, I just love it. It's very different than any quesadilla you've ever had.
After a few cocktails, we highly recommend heading to Calle Lazaro Cardenas and finding the street taco truck, the Taqueria La Hormiga, or La Hormiga. We went there and had some great street tacos. They're very inexpensive, very filling. There's a great buzz, a great atmosphere. I love that nighttime street taco experience.
Hell yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah, we had the pastor, and they were really, really good. It was an efficient little system that they had there. Easy enough to take care of. Very good. Highly recommend.
Yummy. We mentioned great coffee, always important first thing in the morning. Other great places to go that we enjoyed was El Sofa. Again, more great coffee and great food, and a really nice atmosphere. But if you're near the water, we recommend Dee's Coffee Company.
Yes.
Is that what it's called? Dee's Coffee? Dee's. Go to Dee's. Get your coffee para llevar to go and head out to the pier and just sit out on the pier and enjoy the water. I've only had a few sips, but it's really, really good. Highly recommend this one. It's about 9:30. The streets are really nice. This whole area is just beautiful. A really, really cool vibe. I totally understand the attraction of Puerto Vallarta.
I think a visit to the pier is something else we would recommend. It's a really beautiful pier that they have with lots of different places to sit. Yeah, it's just a really beautiful place. You can't miss it. It looks like a great big sail or something.
It does. That's exactly what it looks like.
It's cool.
Why didn't I notice that until right now? It looks like a sail. It's beautiful.
We are huge fans of going for walks and just wandering around, sort of slow travel, exploration, discovery. And one of our favorite walks that we've done here in Puerto Vallarta is walking along the Cuale Island. It's this very quiet little part of town, totally different than everywhere else. There's no cars or anything that are going to be driving by you. And there's all sorts of shops and vendors, so it's a great place to go if you want to do a little shopping, to pick up a souvenir.
Yeah, Cuale Island is actually on the Rio Cuale, the river, which separates Centro from Zona Romantica.
Yes.
Really beautiful place to walk and just look around at things.
Oh yeah, it has a really artsy sort of feel, very bohemian. So it's a nice adjustment from everything else in town.
After a long walk, you're probably hungry and looking for food. We highly, highly recommend Maria Baja. It's a cute place, but it's on one of the busier roads here in Puerto Vallarta, or at least coming out of the Zona Romantica. So it's a little noisy, but it's nicely sheltered away.
It's mostly like fish, tacos, and tostadas and other items. So we've ordered 3 things. Our first item has arrived, and it is the tuna with mango tostada. So good. Oh my god, the beautiful flavors.
So this is the Pescado al Pastor. It's probably the best taco I've eaten in Mexico on this trip. Unbelievable. And then this one is the Baja Camarón. So it's shrimp simply made and simply delicious. So this is the Baja Camarón. And I was talking about the Pescado al Pastor, how amazing that was. This one's just as good. So we're 3 for 3 here.
But if you're not in the mood for tacos and you're in the mood for something a little bit different, very close to where you might come off of Cuale Island is a place called Pollo Jugoso. And it's this teeny tiny little shop right on the corner of a couple of streets, and they serve chicken. Nothing but chicken.
Nothing
you can
but
buy half a chicken, a whole chicken, a quarter of a chicken. I think we ordered 2 quartos.
Yes.
We had 2 quartos, 2 quarters between the 2 of us, and they were amazing. So they have this one table here, and it's very cute and very inviting. And we walked past the restaurant more than once today already, and every time we did, it was open, and that is basically what drew us here actually, and it kept being open, and so finally we just decided to sit down, and we are very, very glad that we did. It was like drawing us in. It was perfect.
It was like a trap.
A trap.
A chicken trap. Beautiful waves, right? Fun to swim in the waves. When we first got here, we came for a swim right on this beach, and it was beautiful. Except I mistimed diving into one of the, or sort of away from one of the waves, and it just landed right on top of me, slammed me right into the dirt, right into the sand. I twisted my shoulder, I hurt my face, I stumbled out of the water, went back up to the beach, and just said, you know what, I'm gonna take a break. So then Lindsay went out for a little swim, and then
I basically ignored the only piece of advice you gave me, which was don't turn your back to the wave. And I ran from a wave, and it knocked me over as well, and ripped the sunglasses from my face, with my very favorite sunglasses.
Yes.
My most expensive pair. And yeah, never to be seen again. We searched for them, but obviously that was silly. Obviously, you shouldn't wear sunglasses in the ocean.
And we just got a little wet. Definitely go swimming, but be careful. The ocean gods are not gentle sometimes.
Yeah, ocean safety is a real thing.
Yeah, let's do this.
If you are interested and able to treat yourself to a more elevated food experience, we recommend trying out Tintoque.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful restaurant right on the Rio Cuale, and we had the opportunity to go during our stay, and we loved it.
Yes.
One of my very first impressions of this place is that it is very elegant, it's very lovely, fine dining, but it's not like stuffy or frou-frou or anything. It is super chic and relaxed, and everything just feels really sort of like cozy, and it's a pleasure to be here. It's definitely one of the more expensive meals that you would have anywhere in Mexico probably, but it's also one of the most highly awarded restaurants. in Mexico, and the food was outstanding.
And they have a tasting menu. So
Yes.
if you really want to do some deep dive, some exploration, we recommend trying that. It's something we've done before.
Yeah.
We did it at Puyol in Mexico City and really enjoyed it.
That's perfect. The biggest guilty pleasure. Oh my god, I love this.
Honestly, like, you can't go wrong. If you're looking to spend a little bit extra on food, that's where we recommend you do it.
There's so much to this dish. It's so complex.
Well, that's it for our adventures in Puerto Vallarta this time. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and check out our Mexico playlist to see all of our Mexico videos.